Alright, hello again, Movie Club. This is going to be my LTA Movie Club review of Letters from Iwo Jima. And I'll cut right to the point. This movie was great. This was a fantastic movie. Just incredible. And before I get to, what I thought of the story and all that, I want to point this out pretty quickly. Uh, if, by some reason in the near future, we can successfully clone human beings, I think one of the first people we should clone is Clint Eastwood. I mean, not only was he an amazing actor and still is, he is one of the best producers and directors in Hollywood today. I mean, not just this movie. He's won 2 Oscars already. He won Best Picture with Unforgiven, and he won another one with Million Dollar Baby. And this one, he was this one was nominated for Best Picture, lost to The Departed, which is another fantastic movie. But we need more Clint Eastwoods in Hollywood, because it seems like he can do no wrong no matter what he does. Okay, getting back to the movie, this was a great movie. It was also, besides being a great movie, it was a very sad and depressing movie, which I kind of figured. It's a war movie, and war movies are hardly ever non-dramatic. The only one I can really think of is MASH, and that one was still, yeah. Uh, didn't really help that, you see early on it's from the Japanese side, and it's not gonna end well. Uh, you know, and it really sucks because you really feel bad for both main characters and their different situations. You have Saigo, who's, the young married man who has a child on the way, and he was basically dragged into the war, and and it really sucks because he has a life back at home, but you know it's his duty to defend his country, just like it was for Americans on the other side. And then the other main character, whose name I forget, Ken Watanabe. Uh, you know, he was fantastic in this, and you felt for him too because he was, he knew that the Americans weren't that bad. He didn't want to go to war against America. He had friends in America. He lived in America, and he knew it was a great place. But that's all. But that's what war does. Those are the consequences of war, which is why war sucks. You know. Uh, uh, anyway, another one thing I really liked about this film, aside from like the acting, I really like the fact that the colors were really dulled down for this movie. There were a few points in this movie I couldn't tell if it was in color or if it was black and white. And it really helps, it really helps out with the setting of the movie. Making it a dark, dreary place, a very depressing place to be. And obviously it's not just the war scenes either. It's kind of like, before the fighting begins and in between battles with between Japan and the US. And if I would have one complaint, and it's a very minor complaint too, it would be the music. Uh, Not so much that it's bad, but throughout the entire movie, it was like the same pull whenever it was a sad or depressing moment. Boom, 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 boom. Throughout the entire movie, it's just that. No other music. I mean, I understand if you use that a few times, but not every single time. It gets annoying. But, seeing as how that's my only complaint, you can obviously tell that there's not much I can find to complain about for this movie. Yes, definitely see this movie. It is fantastic. Pretty long movie. It's nearly 2.5 hours long, but if you have the time, definitely go check it out. Alex out. Peace.